spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to was language for humans.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion Cleveland Browns and the champions of the NFC, the San Francisco 49ers. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. On the ground, here's Quinshawn Judkins. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Mayfield. His throw right side is caught by Hill. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Quick throw on the RPO, it's Hill.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 4. Mayfield to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Chance here for the first points of this Super Bowl. 1st down and goal. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one caught at the 4.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will get into the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Browns. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it'll lead to a second down.
19 tight, 19 tight. There we go, set. Cowboy 8, check smash. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check go.
They'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here, first and 10.
33-yard line.
Wrap ball 80.
He'll look to throw. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Steady.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll throw it left and has his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ready, ready.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Warrior 70.
Back to the air one more time. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's third down and
Defense
6.
does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
2-yard line.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And I'll tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
On the double.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He gets it to go. And the 49ers come right back to tie it at 7.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Second and 6.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't even want to
So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Throwing is Baker. Down to the 10. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 10-yard line.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Judkins. And he will score! Touchdown, Cleveland. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the 1st down. He'll drop the throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was taken down by Grant Delpit. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Space to run inside the 20. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the 49ers will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Starts with a run by Judkins. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Again, it's Judkins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Cleveland.
First down, Cleveland.
On play action, Mayfield. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. It's second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Gain at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
Here's a third down and 4.
180.
On the ground, Judkins. Crazy.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
First and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 180, alert, 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 alert. Kings. Watch.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Browns.
Touchdown.
The teamwork was just, and of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Koo able to add the extra point, and the Browns have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3. Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Greg Delpit. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, How fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. They'll run it with Judkins. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Mayfield. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a 1st down, but a really solid pickup, and it brings us to 4th down. Whose kick is good. And the Browns going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
You think it out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think.
Ready? 19 tight. Head to 60. Head to 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll look deep here for Diggs. He's got it! And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Mason Graham getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Pass. The Niners use the first of their timeouts, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
They'll try to set up the screen here. Down inside the 10. And he's got another one. Touchdown, San Francisco. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night.
His kick is good.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Hill brought in motion.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Real. What's that?
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. coverage. Very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That one is complete to Hartman. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. A run for the first time here with Jordan James. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, 49ers. That's it. That's the Super Bowl record. A game to remember. His 4th touchdown of the night.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A run, and here comes Judkins. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They run it once more with Judkins. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try and run for the first with Judkins. A gain there of 17.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. First set of downs.
Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's in! Braylon Allen. Touchdown, Cleveland. On is Coop for the point after. The kick is good. And the Browns go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
70 Ranger, 70. Here we go, sack. 70 Timberwolf. Check 60, check 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. 19 Lion.
They'll look to throw. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
46-yard line.
They'll give on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. It is 3rd and long.
Come on, set Buffalo 18, Cowboy 80. 18, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
He'll look to throw. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain, and they'll mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the 49ers first down by a good couple of yards. They get 3 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But unfortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done. These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Warrior 70.
Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Here we go. Check out.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pocket. And he's not going to get there. Wallop right at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down.
What a nice drive this continues to turn out to be. I mean, to continue to maintain possession and sustain this drive, you can feel the defense is starting to wear down. So they had an opportunity there to get off the field and come away with a 3rd down stop, but they pick up just enough and get a fresh set of downs.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second down, they need 7.
Here we go. Set.
They'll look to set up the screen here. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. A field goal only ties it. When you find yourself this close, you're thinking 6. Let's take the lead. And now after that 1st down loss, it really changes the approach now on 2nd and 3rd. You have to at least come away with points.
And he's in! Touchdown, San Francisco. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the 49ers have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it here to Jenkins. And they'll take this up past the 40, pick up the 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. The tight end motioning left here. On 2nd down, it's Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground. But you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Mayfield. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
It's third down.
Hey, 180. Oh, no. What's it?
On the handoff, Judkins. A gain there of 11. It's a Browns first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
And on first down, it's back to Judkins. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 9.
20. Done.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Judkins now on first and 10. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Here's Judkins. Not much happening there, just a short game. Just under 2 minutes to play on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to see this one wrap up after this. Second down, 8 for the first down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will get into the end zone. Tyreek Hill, touchdown Browns. That his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down.
Let's go now.
They'll keep it on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Here's second and 9.
Here we go. Check up.
the versatile Jordan James. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll run here.
He's brought down by Jabril Peppers. A 2-yard gain.
And here we go, 4th and inches. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range, and what a 4th down stop to all but end this game.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Set. 180. What's up?
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. 2nd and 11.
180. What's up?
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. And the Browns have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more. They are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
What a moment. Commissioner Goodell making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Cleveland Browns. They are the champions of Super Bowl 63. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Greg Olson, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Tirico. We'll do it again come the fall. Till then, so long from the Super Bowl.